Okay, greetings. Welcome back, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everybody around the world, and welcome to today's pre-orientation session of Japan Youth Summit 2025. My name is Hasbi, and I'm part of the event team at Youth to Break the Boundaries, and I'll be your moderator for today's session. Today's theme is Through the Eyes of Alumni, and it's exactly what it sounds like. You'll get an insight uh, into what it's really like to attend Japan Youth Summit directly from someone who's been there. And that's why today's session is we're gonna be joined by one of our uh, very own alumni, one of the best speaker of Japan Youth Summit 2024, who will walk us through what Japan Youth Summit looked like from his from his point of view, the moments, the challenges, and how it helped shape his personal growth. Please welcome Mr. Mustafa Gamal El Kasar, Japan Youth Summit alumni and an active youth leader who will be sharing his story with us today. Hi, Mr. Mustafa. How are you doing today?
Yes, how are you? Thank you for this kind introduction.
Yes, all right, Mr. Gamal. We're very thrilled to have you today. And without further ado, Mr. Mustafa, the time is yours.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, just confirm with me. Is it visible?
It's loading. Okay, it's not visible now.
Okay. Now?
Yes,
Yep.
we can
Okay.
see the screen clear.
Okay, so let me just start right away. So good evening, everyone, or good morning, depending on your time. So my name is Mustafa Gamal Kassar. I am an Egyptian, and I attended before the Japan Youth Summit in 2024 in Osaka, Japan. So I'm here today just to give my kind background upon what I experienced before during the summit, and I hope you will all enjoy, and maybe I will give just an introduction in my point of view, but make sure it will be of course, an added value for you. So just briefly about me, as I said, my name is Mustafa. I am Egyptian. So currently I am still actually in Japan. I am actually last year I was a master's student. This year I've just alhamdulillah turned as a PhD student in sustainability science in the same university, Tottori University. I have previous experience as an academic researcher and also a teaching assistant in my country, Egypt. I also worked as an infrastructure engineer, working in a consultant, in a big consultant projects in Egypt. So going through the Japan Youth Summit and the point where I look it from. So actually, as I can say that the Japan Youth Summit was for me is a big turning point. It's of course it's have been lots of added value for me. It makes me work in a group, think brighter, like the Japan
Okay,
Summit is the Sustainable Development Goals. So in can you hear me clearly? It's giving me
we can hear you clear now.
okay, just it's giving me unstable. Okay. So in my case, as I am an infrastructure engineer, this is my major. So I was in the last Japan Year Summit, I was targeting, I worked on a project what was targeting SDG 9 and SDG 11, industrial innovation and infrastructure, and also sustainable cities and communities. So, but of course, I think there are much more like fields or SDGs people can cover. And I think like we during the last Japan Youth Summit, we saw lots of innovative ideas. Maybe my idea was like there were many other like even more better than our group. So we can touch this later. But like for now, I will just say the path to Japan Youth Summit from the idea to the impact. So of course, as all of you know, the first step is registration and application. So submitting the application and sharing your passion, it is the beginning. So either you are a fully funded or you are partially funded, it will, or maybe self-funded, it's not very mattering, but make sure that it is like fully worth it to attend something like Japan Youth Summit. Maybe in my case, I was a fully funded candidate, but depending on like the project I'm giving and maybe the way of presenting, but this is totally doesn't mean that either you should attend as a fully funded, even if you are a partially or self-funded, of course, I recommend. So number two is building the team or group formation after registration. So you are like contains from groups and of course diversity from different cities and countries. So you are all maybe 6, 7 members in the same group. Kind of you cannot of course make sure that it will be in the same like field, but make sure that you will like gain benefit from your group and igniting creativity. Of course, after knowing your group, you should think how to form an innovative project so you do the necessary brainstorming, do the blueprint, developing a unique and acting position. Okay, so next, sorry, that one. Right? Where is my screen? I cannot see this. Okay. Sorry, I just clicked it by mistake. And I'll share it again. Okay. Okay. So next, from number 5 is the virtual journey. So as you know, you think you will have maybe, I think 1 month or a little bit more to form to do a necessary online group discussion to form your project. So make sure that the 3 or 4 days what you are spending in Japan, it is not only the days you are starting your summit. Your summit starts from the point of accepting your registration and starting your journey for online group discussions. So this is the starting point. The Japan Youth Summit, it's of course a good journey and you will see your friends, but you will only just present what you have already did. So the most of the work you are going to do is online, still in your hometown. So of course, bridging the distance, collaborating across time zones. This was a little Nigeria, like there were many diverse of people with many time zones. The final destination is meeting in Japan after finishing the presentation and who will present, and that thing you will of course finally meet in Japan, presenting your innovative and engaging mentors. Finally, of course, meeting your teammates and experience Japanese culture together. So this is more than just like a trip, but you of course you will enjoy a lot during this summit. So next, actually, this is just an addition from me, like choosing the right research topic. So as most of you should know that in Japan Youth Summit, they provide many kind of prizes. They give the best presenter, the best delegate, the best innovative project, the second best innovative project. So choosing the right research topic is very important in these states. So you should take care of setting the foundation. A well-chosen topic defines the strategy and success for your research, acting as a guide for your study. Also aligning with your goals. As I said, most of the groups, maybe they will have diverse in the specialties, but you need to make sure that you are talking about something you not 100% know, but at least you can give an addition to the audience and contribute to the knowledge. A good topic also addresses the knowledge this is our innovative solution. This is the correct way, or to know this project is innovative or this project has a matter. The audience or the judges, whatever they are, they should need to know what problem did you solve. This is very important, either during your presentation or during any kind of research topic, especially academic. We need to know. So going next, so just try to give why Japan Youth Summit. So of course, anything related to Youth Break the Boundaries, I of course recommend. But maybe Japan Youth Summit for me, this is the place I was in, and of course I liked it so much. So now I'm just giving briefly why Japan Youth Summit will be good for you to attend. So the power of ideas, gaining new insight through competition. Of course, even any one of us, the competition gives us more passion to go forward. So in order to make from theory to reality, most of our projects during the summit was only a theory. Maybe people give something related to, in my case, I did something related to AI. I connected infrastructure with artificial intelligence. So it's kind was in the beginning was only a theory, but turning the theory into a reality. And as I said before, you should say what is the problem, and then people in front of you will know that your project it is now a theory, but it could be a reality. And yes, by the way, don't get disturbed that Japan Youth Summit is only place to give your ideas. Onto your innovative project. So learning how to think critically under pressure, of course, because there is a time limit. The power of collaboration, as I said, you are not working alone. You are working in a diverse with a diverse of people, which have, of course, many perspectives, is many opinions. I want this, you need this. So in that case, every group will have a leader, should take decisions and should find the best of everything. Because as you know, when coming to the presentation, there is time, there is value, there is, of course, understanding from the people in front of you. So next, I'm talking about connecting with leaders, learning the best in the panel discussion. As you know, in the Japan Youth Summit, before the competition, we have a panel discussion with some speakers. So it's not only about textbook, it's gaining wisdom from industry leaders, experts. And also we have question and answer sessions from professors and people who are more knowledges. So also make sure that you will gain much more experience or knowledge from the questions which is coming to your projects. And even I also try to recommend, when if it happens and you come to Japan and attend the summit, try to always be involved and engaged. If someone is giving a presentation in front of you, try to write the keynotes and also to have a discussion, ask a question, and they will be thankful for that. And finally, expanding your network. As I said, making connections is the last, and I can guarantee this point. The connections I have made since last year in the Japan Youth Summit is still lasting till now. Even this online session is a proof. Like I'm still here. I'm giving my background. So make sure that people will still remember you. So next is shaping tomorrow's leaders. So finding your voice, of course, everyone will like speak up, and building confidence in public speaking and enhance your speaking skills and communication skills. leading with many people, learning to motivate and inspire your team effectively. So also don't be afraid of like taking the lead or saying your opinion. Maybe most of the people like say like, I don't want to involve. I'd rather wait for anyone to tell me. Just I recommend try not to be that person. Try to be the one who's, I'm not saying saying orders, but try to be the one who is not waiting for anyone to tell him. Try to give your own opinion. And of course, the art of problem solving is gaining the tools and native challenges with a strategic mindset. So, and finally, as I said, Japan Youth Summit is not only something academic and something not fun. Make sure that it is not only a meeting or experience you are gaining. Of course, you will have lots of friends during this summit from diverse country. Maybe you will find someone going from your own country, finding a new friend. He could be your friend forever. It's like a global family, building genius friendship within all borders and learning to listen, understand different perspectives is. So this photo, it's from the last Japan Youth Summit. I remember this was in a train, I think something like that, in a museum in Osaka, I think. Kyoto, no, it's a museum in Kyoto. This was in a museum in Kyoto in the last Japan Youth Summit. It was very interesting and enjoyable. So as a conclusion, so your journey starts now. So it's not just a story, it's a blueprint for your own adventure. So don't just listen to the story, be the one who writes it. So try to involve more and speak up. Don't get shy. No one is judging you. You are just trying to gain more confident in yourself. So beyond the passport, it is more than a trip. As I said, it's an investment into your own future and a network for a lifetime. Of course, a new perspective, as you can see here, these are some also taking photos from the last Japan Youth Summit. And it's a very fun trip you want to take, and even more places you want to see. So the lessons learned and friendship, like I will not forget for a long time. So as a final, my journey is a proof of what's possible, and yours is waiting to begin. So yeah, I don't want to be longer than that. I think that's all. I hope you all enjoyed my presentation. So thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Mustafa, for such an insightful presentation. I think what really stood out for me and for many of us here is how much opportunity can grow from a single experience, and
Of course,
if we fully embrace it. So
of
for
course.
everyone here, it's your golden opportunity, so make the most of it to
Yeah,
invest to your futures and for your futures, even though Japanese summit is already over. Yes, even though Japanese summit is already over,
of
uh,
course.
it's more than just a trip.
Exactly. It is not
Yeah,
over. It's never over. Actually, till now, I have even more connection with my friends I made last year. Even I maybe one of them actually will come and meet me again in Japan. So it's not only that day.
wow.
So you will build a friendship. It will, of course, inshallah, will last for long and last forever.
Yes. It's a long-lasting global
Of course,
network.
of course.
And after this session, we're gonna move on to the Q&A session. If you
Sure.
have any question, feel free to type that in the chat box. But before that, we're gonna do a quick documentation session. So if you guys can turn on your camera.
Shall I stop sharing my screen first?
Oh, yes.
Sure. Okay.
Thank you so much for the insightful of a presentation.
Of course,
Okay.
I enjoyed a lot.
Maybe you guys that haven't opened your camera can now open your camera so that we can have this moment together. This will gonna be uploaded into the Youth Breaking Boundaries YouTube channel. So if you guys want to uh, be in the YouTube channel, you can open your camera. Okay, my team operator.
All right, whenever you're ready, everyone, you can open your camera and use the video background that have been sent to you by email. All right, I think we are now ready. Everybody look at the camera, smile. I will count down from three, 2, and 1. All right, perfect. Maybe one more.
Pose, pose, pose.
Okay, pose. Just pre-pose, everybody. I'll count down from 3, 2, and 1. All right, perfect.
Okay, thank you so much, operator, for the documentation session. All right, we're moving on to the Q&A session. There's already a participant that want to ask the question. Bushra from Turkey, you may ask your question.
Hello. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Bushra, and I'm software engineering student in Turkey at Konya Technical University. First of all, thank you for your presentation and sharing your experiences. I wanted to ask you that how can I find funding for this program, because I sent a lot of email to a lot of companies, but I didn't get any response from that companies. What could I do in that station?
Okay.
Just I got one response to Japanese airline, but that was negative. Okay, thank you. That's my question.
So, Hasbi, can you just give her your comment?
Maybe from our team, my supervisor can answer this question. Miss Corey, if you're available.
If you want to see my email format, I could show you.
Actually, I could give you like just a brief advice. Of course, most of us when going to something like this, especially international, we are searching for funding. Who does not? But like, just make sure what I can say from my point of view, just make sure your application is worth it. It's like good organized. So most of people, when they see, are you applicable for a fully funded or not? So sometimes when you look at specifics, it looks good, but make sure that when it comes to the judges, they look at the full story. Is the story worth it? Is it complete? Are you really solving a problem? Yes or no? And of course, this is maybe.
I'm sorry, I interrupted you,
please,
but
please.
I didn't share my essay to the companies. Just I wrote my situation, and I'm student, and this is the situation, and I wrote an essay for this foundation like that. They didn't see my essay, so they don't have any idea what I'm doing.
But Bushra, let me ask you, are you here applying for something like this, or maybe like a scholarship, an abroad? What kind of thing you are trying to apply for?
Mustafa, I think he asked about the sponsorship. So,
Yes.
like some of the participants asking for the sponsorship, right? When they want to do the, when they want to attend the summit. So they will go to finding for the sponsorship. So maybe, do you have any experience regarding the sponsorship? But Bushra, let me tell you, when you want to apply for the sponsorship, like as Mustafa said before, you need to do something you need to explain what is the impact to the sponsor, why they need to give you something to you. That's why maybe you can.
I know I wrote already, but they didn't any response to me.
Don't blame yourself, Bushra. Sorry,
Yeah.
Kaya. So don't blame yourself. So just give it a try. So leave it on Allah. So just don't don't think like
Yeah, don't
not
blame
only one or
yourself.
two. So just you, of course, you make sure that you are more than enough. But maybe there are other perspectives. Is who knows?
Yeah. Okay, Bushra, can
Right.
I know, do you send some proposal to the company, or you only like mention? Because when you didn't like send the proposal to them, like what are you, and then some things like that, like why we need to cover up your
I
things, some
could
things like that.
I could send you in chat box an example for my in my email. You could
Sure, sure. Put
see
that
that.
on the email, then I will like give the feedback to you.
I'm gonna send you. Just I'm looking for wait. Okay. Items. Oh, here is an example that I sent to Suzuki company, but it's too long to send this chat box.
Yeah, just forward to our email. Hold on. Just forward to our email. I will like give you the feedback. What the things that maybe minus from your things, okay? Because in the email you need to like cover for all the things like cover letter, like yeah, like you apply for scholarship because you we get money from them, right? That's why.
And
By the way,
make
Mustafa is fully funded, so they didn't pay for the program. So he was the one of the fully funded candidates. So yeah, since he was in Japan, so yeah, actually he didn't cover for the flight ticket.
Okay, yeah. I just want to. It's for flight tickets already, not program fee.
Oh, okay, understand.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
just
please send your email. Just forward it. Okay, just forward to this email. Then I will give the feedback for the proposal and all the things.
okay. Thank you.
good luck, Bushra.
Thank you, Bushra, for your question. We'll help you through the email. In the meantime, we'll moving on to the next question from EJKIK. You talk to Mustafa. You talk about group discussion and presentation. How will the group be selected, and when will the selection be made?
I think this question is more for the committee, but I remember in last year the groups were randomized, and the committee already, like as I said, diverse the groups from many countries. But I think they take into the condition that just to in the beginning you choose the SDGs you want to cover, and they just make sure that you, people who choose the same SDG who just to be in the same project. So they will talk about the same field. So make sure that if I choose infrastructure, I will not be in the same group who someone, for example, picked education. So make sure that the groups will be as fit as they can. But as a final answer, the committee who the one who do the final group like selection. So don't worry about this. So just go with the process, and they were more than excellent to giving you every information even before you ask.
Yes, of course. The committee will provide you with an SDG that you can choose, and you can choose the SDG that you prefer, and from that group will consist of people that prefer that SDG too. So you will be in the same project with other people who
Exactly.
have the same preference.
Exactly.
Okay, maybe
But
I want
don't
to
expect, sorry,
ask.
but don't expect you will be put in with, sometimes they prefer people from different countries, and that's a good thing. Maybe if two people from the same country, I don't know, it could happen, of course, it could happen, but as I said, this is something maybe challenging for you or something new, so you can like have different thinking and way of thinking. So make sure that you will be like diverse and trying to fix the time zone. So good luck, Gambate.
But that's the fun of the summit. We meet
Of course,
different
as I
people
said,
from
the summit
different
starts
time
from
zones.
the point of registration.
Yes, yes, yes. But I want to ask a question myself to
Sure,
you, Mustafa.
of course.
Uh, so why did you choose SDG 9 and 11 during Japan Youth Summit? And can you share a little bit of your project or idea
Of
that you
course.
presented
Sure,
related
no,
to SDG
of
9
course.
and
So
11?
usually, actually, I could take this maybe like a small thing. So why I choose SDG 9 and 11. So actually, that was my field. That was my field of SDGs. So I'm already an infrastructure engineer. So this was like directly targeting my study in Japan. So, but just briefly, I will not show the full presentation, but this was a why it's going. Okay. This was like why I choose this is our targeted SDGs. So our main focus was on AI. So what are we trying to do is was like we are connecting artificial intelligence with infrastructure monitoring, trying to expect the damages, what is going to happen, to have smart sensors, AI powered analysis, alternative alerting systems. This is just small catch-ups from my presentation at the last Japan Youth Summit. So as I said, we are just giving the idea. So, but for me, I choose SDG 9 and 11 because it was directly targeting my current field. Even now, I am having a PhD in infrastructure sustainability. That's now my current field in Japan. So that's why I prefer to choose SDG 9 and 11.
Okay, okay. Uh,
Thank you.
so it's your current field at that time. And
Yes.
to the next question, I am focusing on all the SDG. So
Mm,
what should I do because I already finished my project for the presentation? Do
okay.
you have any advice for the FASH?
So yes, so don't forget, and this could be maybe the opposite. After finishing your project, whatever it is, whatever SDG you are, maybe some people are covering the quality education. My advice to you is don't forget, especially during your presentation, is to connect it with the SDG. Say how your project targeted SDG. So for example, here I said about sustainability, we are talking about SDG, and from here that I said why our project is like how it is connected with SDG. So in this slide, I said that SDG 9, our AI powered monitoring system enables productive maintenance and so on. And about SDG 11, our system provides distribution to essential services like water and sewage, etc. So that's the point. Don't forget to connect the SDG you chose and the project you did. And this don't you can maybe you don't start with it. You can end with it. Use your brain to know what is the connection between the SDG you chose and the project you did. Here I write the main title, the official title of the SDG, and below it I write how is my project connecting with this title. That's all.
Okay, okay, okay. So you can either go from the SDG or towards the SDG, right?
Exactly. So even people could maybe start from it, but make sure that any project, as long as it's innovative, make sure that any SDG will fit, that a specific SDG will fit to it. You just need to highlight. So don't forget to highlight it during your presentation. This is also something very important. I think the project who took the best innovative project, they did not forget this part.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay,
Thank
thank
you.
you very much for the answer, Mr.
Of course.
Mustafa. Any other question? If you guys have any other question, you can raise your hand or type it in the chat. Maybe uh, about Mustafa's presentation or about the uh, technical committee side of the Japanese Summit. You can ask whatever you want, guys. Maybe I want to ask another question. What is maybe a fun question? What is
Sure,
your
sure, sure.
favorite activity and what is the most remarkable session during the summit?
The day before the summit,
Uh,
seeing
what's that?
Kyoto, seeing Kyoto.
Oh, okay.
So usually what I know that we had a fun trip. We had a fun trip to Kyoto. Actually, although I was in Japan already, but I didn't have the opportunity to go and see these places. So of course, like having like the like mind up, breaking the ice between all participants in a fun way before the day of the competition, it was also very good. So, and yeah, this is number one. Number two is the day of the event itself. It was very insightful, very bright, lots of people all wearing good suits. So it will be like you will feel like up, like fresh during that day. So I cannot forget, of course.
If you don't mind answering, I want to ask. So you're in you have a scholarship in Japan, right? And well, usually, where is your city located?
I am in Tottori. I'm in
Oh,
Tottori is a coastal city. I'm I'm actually 7 hours by car from Tokyo, 3 hours from Osaka. So actually, I'm a coastal city. Maybe if even before I come into Japan, when my professor told me you are coming to Tottori, I didn't know what is Tottori, but Tottori is a coastal city, like north southern Japan. So, but it's like a calm place, but it's considered a countryside. It is like calm here, not so busy, but it's for me suitable for student life. Maybe I can have a, a like a holiday, a 1 week or something in Tokyo or Osaka. But for me, for student life, every day, like the countryside is better.
studying, right?
The countryside is better for me,
Yes. For
more than enough.
studying and the calmness in countryside is
Yes, of course.
so.
Especially now in Japan, there is like over tourism. Lots of in now people now say as a joke, Tokyo is not in Japan. From the amount
Another
of
country.
foreign peoples in Tokyo, like where is the Japanese? I don't know. Most of them are like not Japanese. So, and all of them, mashallah, is talking, even Japanese are fluent in English. Maybe I am struggling a bit in my place because I need the Japanese during my normal daily life because here and not so much people talk English. So, but it's okay. I'm already like living through.
Okay. So, the first time you seen Kyoto is from Japan Youth Summit.
Actually, yes,
That's very
yes.
interesting to hear. Okay, is there any more question from the audience? You can ask question. Oh, my network was fluctuating, not really. Yes, of course. This meeting is recorded and will be uploaded into Youth Break the Boundaries YouTube channel. Make sure you guys follow Youth Break the Boundaries YouTube channel, and we'll inform you as soon as possible if it is uploaded yet. Okay.
Can I
If
ask a question
there's
directly?
yes, Hassan.
Hi. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Shukran. Thank you so much for the good insights from your last year participation. Actually, I just want you to maybe just give us like glimpse on how is it like for your participation for the last year, and what should we prepare before we come to Japan for this to make it successful? And if you can have any tips about Japan, is it possible to find, for example, halal food easily in that area, in Osaka? Or just like or in your area in Tituri, because this is my first time I hear the name actually.
Actually,
Yeah,
don't worry about that. Maybe my area is a little bit hard, but
yeah.
make sure in Osaka or Tokyo you will find more than one place for halal food and halal friendly. Either you can buy from shops or there are lots. Just try it on Google Maps halal, and you will find dozens of restaurants. So don't worry about this part. This is for the food thing. So, but what you need to prepare before coming to Japan, Usame, is, as I said before, don't wait to finish anything. Don't wait to finish anything concerning your presentation or project here. Everything should be done before your flight. The presentation, the script, even I think with your group, you should try to do like a rehearse more than once for the presentation, and maybe the day.
I think Mustafa's connection is a bit shaky right now.
Okay. Is
Okay.
it okay?
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes,
So
yes.
yeah. Okay. So just as I was saying, don't wait for any preparation after you come here. When you come to Japan, everything will be ready, the PowerPoint, the research, the PDF, everything. You will just maybe have the chance to see your team in person for the first time and have a face-to-face practice for the presentation. That's all. The other thing, you must go and eat the halal food, see the halal ramen, go have fun, do whatever you want. Don't wait to work in the project when you come to Japan. You came here to have fun, bro. This is number one.
Yes. Of
So
course. Have
leave
fun.
the hard work at home.
Of course, of course. And regarding the halal food, us as the Committee of Youth Break the Boundaries, we have provided you an itinerary of halal food. There's like city tour is we also provide you with halal food, of course, and we're gonna provide you with good food, not halal and Japanese good ramen, like you said,
Yes, the
and
best.
it's all we make sure because we have a large Muslim audience also, right? So we also make sure it's halal.
Of course.
Thank you so much.
Of course, you're welcome.
Okay, thank you, Hassan, for your question. Is there
Shukran,
any
Hassan.
more question? If there's no more question, that brings us to the end of our pre-orientation session because we're nearing our time limit also. On behalf the Japanese Summit team, thank you so much for being here. And a special thanks again for Mr. Mustafa for sharing an amazing presentation and amazing insight of your
Of course.
experience. And
Thanks for
don't
you.
forget to follow us on our social medias at Japan Youth Summit Official and on our YouTube channel at Youth Break the Boundaries. And if you have any question, please don't be shy to contact us through our socials, to our DMs, and through our WhatsApp. And see you at the next session. Stay inspired and keep innovating for tomorrow. Goodbye, guys.
Goodbye. Thank you. Thank you, Hassan.